Welcome back to the channel, y'all. I'm your host, Dylan, and thank you so much for tuning in to another Dylnezia's TV broadcast. Today I'm jumping into Umbrella Academy, and I'm hearing some great things, so I can't wait to bear witness to some great character development, great writing. Right away, I get some kind of a superhero, superpower kind of vibes from this show, and that sounds pretty cool. We all know I'm a fan of the MCU, right? And from Googling images of the show, I've already seen a lot of cool graphics and posters that are advertising it, so it already has my interest right there. And I'm aware of Elliot Page's transition, I believe, during the second season of this show. I don't know if it was integrated into the second season or not. I believe it's going to be expanded more in the third season to come, so I'm interested to see how they tackle that and see how that all plays out. And because these seasons are a bit longer than everything else, I'm going to be bringing you 2 episodes of Umbrella Academy a week. You could expect that every Tuesday and Thursdays this month. So if you're excited to see me watch Umbrella Academy, do me a favor and smash that like button. Leave a comment down below about what you love about this series, and with that out of the way, let's jump right on into the first episode of Umbrella Academy. Also, this is gonna be my academy attire. Ignore this spot here, pretend that this is a completely black sweater. I'm legitimately like excited. What's going on? Wait, what? Where did that baby come from? What the fool is this?
How much do you want for it? Skolka.
He got 7. First of all, wow. I always wanted to learn to play the violin. This motherfucker is too big. Number 1, Luther. Do they go in number by how he obtained them? Why are they in space? Or it's just he in space? Number 2, Diego. I think I say every one of these children were good at something, and I'm still trying to figure out if that something is like their superpower, because what the hell even brought them into this world? Like, this one is famous. I'm starting to think Elliot Page's character is, what, a musician or something? The freakishly large Luther, and Diego is like a assassin or something? Klaus. And what is he, a drug addict? Maybe there's no superpowers to him necessarily. But then, is there superpowers? Like, what the hell? What brought them into the world? I need to know. Did their adopted father die? Because that's what I'm thinking the title of the episode has to do. I think they're all coming to see each other again after a funeral. Or for a funeral.
Have you heard the news? When was the last time you saw your father?
Yep. Alright, I thought so. Wait, what the hell? He already OD'd? Mary J. Blige is in this?
Were you the first one on the scene?
Pogo found him.
Yeah, I talked to Pogo. He said he couldn't find Dad's monocle.
And your point being?
Well, can you think of a single time that you saw Dad and he wasn't wearing that monocle? No. Which means someone took it.
I feel this whole concept about the monocle to be a little bit fishy. Like, what the hell could that monocle be? What kind of mystical, magical item is that monocle that... Alright, let's stop nitpicking.
Welcome home, Miss Vanya.
Pogo.
Bro, what?
Wow, you really filled out over the years, huh?
Klaus.
I would say Luther does act like the oldest kind of brother. Almost the one in charge of everybody.
The last time that I talked to Dad, he sounded strange.
Oh, help me, please.
Strange how?
He sounded on edge.
I forgot his name already, but he's a little too unhinged. I like him, he's cool. A little too unhinged. He needs to chill out in some moments, like right now.
Call Dad in the afterlife and be like, Dad, could you stop playing tennis with Hitler?
Okay, so officially confirmed, they have powers. This is cool. I'm also starting to get that everybody's individual power has had a unique spin on their own lives. Still confused at what the f Vanya's powers are. I'm starting to guess it might be more of an intuitive kind of thing, being that...
That went well.
In 5, 4...
Alright, so now all my talking and thinking got me. I missed that whole conversation. This is not a younger Allison, is it?
That you shot your friend.
Oh, it is. I like that they all have like, well, they had like Robin masks when they were kids. Oh my gosh, is this? No. What would that be? Who's blonde? And was this number 2?
Or what?
Is that number 5? He can like teleport. I'm actually surprised at the teleportation they use. It's more like using like a green screen and throwing it over you. Whoa, what the hell is this guy's power? He's a beast. But who's the blonde kid? That's not Luther, is it?
I'm afraid there's just nothing special about you.
Ah. That's what it's all about. I can't remember this guy's name or number at this point, but I'm starting to get the idea that with his special powers, it just drove him into like a drug addiction madness growing up. Being able to, I guess, communicate with dead people, it kind of just made him a little bit crazy. So this guy liked knives, and I saw when they had that flashback, he was able to like bend the direction of the knife. Is that his power? Does he just have like knife kinesis or something? Luther, I'm assuming, is just super strong, but it's also more than that. He's not just a meathead, which is actually pretty interesting. He's also this kind of awesome space detective. The fuck was he doing out in space? So this is just everybody back in their rooms, except this guy. They all love it though. They're all about to like come together. Maybe not. Maybe they'll just be in their own spaces. But I think this is the show that they're all still connected through their past, even though they've grown their separate ways. That's very nice. It's interesting. Even though this is the first episode, this is like actually watching the final episode, what we're getting right here. I feel like they've done a pretty good job so far in this first episode, showcasing how different all these people are. I feel like I've known them somehow. And then this scene right here is just like, well, all right, at the end of the story, they still split their ways, but they still have each other in their hearts. Oh, come on, you big goof. This guy, I'm surprised he has all of this personality in him. He seemed the most like straight of them all. Actually, it's definitely him. And I love how everybody's so goofy. This is great. Oh, I love this shot. Whoa, more supernatural. Whoa, 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 what the hell? Whoa. Oh boy. Alright, I think number 2 has a little bit of that like middle brother syndrome, it seems, where whoa, that's number 5, isn't it? That's fucking sick. And hold on, he had like flashes of being an old man just there. That was so crazy. Isn't this the kid who can teleport? And he's the exact same age. That's scary as fuck. Number 5 literally has no other name but number 5.
Nice dress.
I'm honestly having a hard time trying to like figure out, is this actually still a child actor or an older actor they're making me believe is a kid, because this kid is fucking great.
It's the funeral.
How'd you know about that?
What part of the future do you not understand? Heart failure, huh?
Yeah.
No.
So his powers have a lot of scientific basis to them. So what happened to this kid? This was the kid who could turn into like a monster, right? Pretty sure I've seen his face in season 2 posters, that is. Wait, that's their mother? Is their mother also like one of these magic babies that were born into the world? Because apparently she got the power of youth.
Diego, stop talking. That's how much he couldn't stand the sight of you.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh my, he is getting hit. I would not want to get hit by one of them fists, bro. They're not even showing it all. Oh my god. Was Vanya not able to get a tattoo? I guess not. Damn. I wonder if those pills suppress Vanya in some way.
Drop of coffee.
Dad hated caffeine.
Well, he hated children too, and he had plenty of us.
What I'm starting to understand about their father figure is that, I mean, he was a scientist first,
Get a decent cup of
who kind of had to become a dad, or at least legally be a dad. And obviously all of these kids grew up with animosity towards their father because he was never a good father toward them. But at the same time, I could understand a guy who is putting his science before all of this stuff. He was just trying to figure it out. What are these kids and how capable are they? Someone needs to do that. And in literature and stories, it's always a dad. It's always the guy who's fucking gonna run off and do that kind of stuff. Look at Earthbound, look at the Mother series. The same thing is there with the father figure being away and then the mother figure being left to take care of you. Nice.
You won't be going home.
Oh, nice. But he definitely, I don't think you could stab somebody with a butter knife like that. Damn, I didn't expect number 5 to be this badass. Oh, what the hell is he doing? Whoa. So was this whole thing of him, was this whole thing to showcase that like he was somehow being tracked in the present maybe? He teleported to the future to get away from that? I don't know. He comes back and him being here was just a setup to get rid of the people chasing him? That's the only way I could think to explain what I'm seeing just now. This guy had the monocle. Wow. And he was on the scene first.
Of course you do.
Who is that? Looks like they got a mask on. Diego's an asshole.
Well, I guess it's frozen waffles again.
Yeah, wait. What? Deceased? What is going on with Ben? What the fuck?
When I jumped forward and got stuck in the future, do you know what I found? No. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The world ends in 8 days. I have no idea how to stop it.
I'll put on a pot of coffee.
All right, interesting that I'm watching now 2 shows that basically are about like the counting days to the impending doom of the end of the world. All right, this first episode was very good. I like when a pilot gets me invested, and this show definitely had it. I love how every one of the 7, even though we only really got 6 this episode with a hint at Ben, every one of these 7 people are unique, different, and interesting in their own way. They're very lively, very colorful. I'm willing to bet a ton of money Vanya 100% has powers, and I believe her father was giving her pills or something to suppress her innate ability. Sometime at some point, I'm expecting Vanya to have something. I don't know. I'm getting the feeling it's still something more intuitive. I don't know what to expect, but it's something more maybe of the mind is what I'm thinking Vanya might come to have in her abilities. Their dad being this like kind of super evil scientist, it makes sense for me. I mean, I wouldn't expect this kind of guy to just randomly adopt as many kids as he possibly can, and then you can't expect him to have like love and affection for all these kids. He was just a scientist at the end of the day. But I mean, it's rough. You have kids who are growing up as kids and they want the affection from their parents and they don't get it. There's so much. I don't know. There's so much. This show is interesting. I'm so excited to get into this. I can't wait to see what we're gonna get into. I'm imagining that this whole season is gonna be around the world ending in the next 8 days, and I don't know. Maybe every episode will be a day that passes, and we'll figure out what we're gonna get. Right now, Ben, I think, is the most mysterious character of them all. I don't understand how he's dead yet kind of alive. He's a zombie yet looks perfectly normal. The biggest shocker of them all is that like 2 of these guys know that Ben isn't gone. But at the end of the day, it just seems like we got a family story here about trauma and superpowers and, you know, acceptance and trying to move on from what happened in the past. That's gonna be all for today. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Remember to follow me on twitch.tv/Dionysius if you ever want to catch me live streaming. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care of yourselves, and of course, as usual, please have yourselves a damn good one.